Total Overdose may be a gunslinger's tale in Mexico, but it touched millions of hearts in India. The game is something special. It feels like lightning in a bottle. Everything about this game is simple and stupid, but it just works. It is elevated to a whole another level by the game's soundtrack. It just flows so well with the nature of the game. At this point, I have probably played Total Overdose to completion over 10 times. I have an immense amount of fond memories of this game, playing it with two of my cousins and just losing ourselves to the wacky humor of this game and jamming to the absolutely banger soundtrack. The best part of this game will have to be its gameplay. It's short, sweet, and simplistic. You have options with your mobility through shoot dodges, and now whether you do it just willy-nilly or by utilizing your environment is up to you. Being a one-man army and rotating through a battalion's worth of weapons is insanely fun. Combine that with the headshot mechanic and now you have a surprisingly fun yet simple gameplay. And it is all supplemented by its wacky and batshit insane characters and story. And I know it's like a 20-year-old game, but here you go. Spoiler warning for Total Overdose. So now getting into it. We have missions ranging from stealing the Virgilio's car to chasing down a train while shooting an anti-aircraft gun with Ingrams. And somehow we win that exchange. And Total Overdose is exactly that, an overdose of the goofy, the insane and the badass. You'll get to shoot everything from a handgun all the way to a rocket launcher, and that too in style. The game also offers you loco moves, which are these special perks that you can earn through challenges, shoot dodges or events like the Day of the Dead. And let me tell you, they're awesome. And not just because they can make your life easy, but that they can also fuck you over sometimes. For example, the Sombrero Loco move. It summons a sombrero-clad Skelebro who has a grenade launcher and the eyes of a 90-year-old man cause this asshole will shoot near you and ragdoll you all over the place. I don't know if I'm just fucked in the head, but it was kinda enjoyable because if you have enough health, then you just kinda get thrown all over the place and it adds to the chaotic vibe of the game. Especially because you can still shoot people while very much being off the ground because the very ground was pulled out from underneath you. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of the game. Ernesto Cruz is a DEA agent and the father of Ramiro and Tom. He is sent on a mission to retrieve intel about Papa Muerte. Unfortunately for him, PM already has friends inside the DEA. Realizing that he's been blindsided and trapped in the labyrinth of deception, Ernesto is helpless to do anything but succumb to the jaws of the drug mafia. His death is framed as an overdose, and this is how I knew that these villains were serious business, as they have the mystic arts on their side because Johnson threw Ernesto out of a goddamn plane, so they must have conjured his body in order to frame it as an overdose. It is this or that the entire DEA, including Tommy, are the biggest morons on the planet because they just bought the overdose story without a damn body, especially with no history of drug abuse on Ernesto's part. Shaken by the death of his father, Tommy vows to bring Papa Muerte behind bars. He needs the favor of Cesar Morales, a local drug lord. So to gain his favor, he decides to ambush the Virgilios and all is going well until he loses all sense of self-preservation, shoots a guy holding a grenade, stands there gawking as a grenade rolls to his feet. And he survives that blast because he's a secret Kryptonian. But he's feeling a little lazy, so he contacts his thug twin brother Ramiro, and in exchange for getting him out of the prison, Ram will take Tommy's place as a DEA agent.
Hola, chica guapa. I'm looking for Marco, alias the Rat.
You asshole, Cruz. Don't pretend we never met.
What was that? I goddamn near lost my nose. And I like it. I like breathing through it.
As a child, I remember thinking of Tommy as the responsible one and Ramiro the cool thug, but playing this game as an adult, I realized that both of them are bumbling morons. Badass to be clear, but endearing morons through and through. Ram must gain the favor of Cesar Morales, and not get maimed in the process ideally. He has us do a lot of side missions before we can get the intel that Tommy needs.
Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
He has us destroy the Virgilio's farm, steal their car, bring it back pristine only for Cesar to explode the damn thing like 2 feet from us.
Virgilio's car.
I'm so glad I risked my ass for that car.
And then retrieve and escort his trucks. We managed to find what we are looking for, but we are betrayed, saved at the last second by a guardian angel. Now that we are outed as a DEA agent, we must ally ourselves with the Vagilios by shooting away into their base, killing their brothers by the hundreds, and then dropping in on their meeting in the most diabolical fashion possible.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
And despite us destroying their livelihoods and playing Pop the Weasel with their brothers' heads, they agree to help us. So finally we get to take the bull by its horns and we realize that the bull is also a fucking moron.
Stepping right into a trap. Your biggest problem is that you got big cojones, but nothing in your brain.
I think Freud would have had something to say about your obsession with my big cojones.
Enough talk. Say hello to my balls. I mean bulls.
Tommy displays his utmost care and love for Ramiro by DIY botching a bomb disposal.
Tommy, much as it pains me to ask for help, I got a problem. This safe is rigged with a friggin' bomb.
Okay, take it easy. Do you see the two wires?
Yep, a blue and a red.
Cut the blue wire.
But are you sure?
Yes, just cut it.
You stupid son of a... It was the wrong wire. It's gone into countdown.
Jesus, who's whining now? Just grab the envelope and get out of there.
And all is merry? Somehow. Ram scopes out Caesar's arms dealer and finds out that there is a much bigger plot afoot. So we count on Elvis's hospitality as we ram through his hacienda in a decrepit speedboat.
Listen, amigo. You need to make him talk, not make him silent. So try to get in and out unnoticed.
Hola, girls. Anybody up for some water skiing? Just let me finish up with Senor Elvis here.
Ram blesses us with his amazing sense of humor, which inspires Elvis to write his final song.
Should I talk to a gringo asshole like you?
Because I'm holding a gun in my hand and you're just holding your Johnson.
Hey, mister, that's rude. Talking about my chorizo in front of these girls.
Just small talk, pal. Now tell me about the coffins, the bodies, the weapons, and the rest.
Told that General Montañez would deliver the payment. That's exactly what's happened.
Who is this General Grande Mountain Dude?
Operation my ass. This is for my men and the cars you wasted. Okay, girls, shout in your bazookas.
Then naturally we make our way to a military base and find that someone has failed art school again.
Aha! You must be Ramiro, the latest tiresome pest from the Cruz clan of Cockroach.
I hear you're the one that feeds on trash and slime, short ass.
Before we go any further, let's talk about our beloved junkie Marco. How the fuck does this guy know how to fly a plane, much less avoid anti-aircraft guns while on a plane? But, well, we can't have every explanation we want. I'd like to clarify now that up until now, this game has been a retelling of events by Tommy to Colonel Trust. So with my understanding of events, you kept the name of the traitor secret as you told the wonderful escapades of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Now granted, we don't know how long this conversation lasted, but you really could have sped up the process and maybe even saved yourself from window shopping heaven if you had been quicker about revealing the traitor. It doesn't matter because Ram does what he does best and saves both Tommy and Trust. We pursue Johnson on one of the most entertaining final missions of all time, and I'm willing to give this level that title on just the soundtrack alone. We then witness Ramiro destroy an anti-aircraft gun with a fucking Ingram, all while avoiding its barrage of bullets while on a bike in an open field. God, I love this game. To conclude my mad dash to this game's event, Total Overdose is a fucking amazing game with an even greater soundtrack. It manages to keep you entertained both in gameplay and in its absolute buffoonery. You can just turn your brain off and enjoy yourselves for like 6-8 hours, and if you fall in love with it, you can sink in much more and still have fun. So with that, I'm all done. So until next time, see ya.